in terms of the 5 pillars. So na-comply po nila yung 5 pillars na yon. They have a strong BSSN, which is a crypto agency in Indonesia. They have a strong Indonesian cert.
Really?
They have
Talo pa tayo ng Indonesian, guys. No, something wrong, guys. Sorry.
legislative framework, no, and capacity building efforts. They participated in most any ASEAN meetings and also capacity building activities. Kaya po ganun po yung scoring ng ITU. So ang ITU po tinanggal na po yung scoring, no. Wala na pong ranking yan in the recent cyber security index. It's achieving na ang tawag diyan, tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in ASEAN, if I remember it right, in 2017, we were number 36 during the ranking out of 193 countries. And eventually we went down. We are number 3 in ASEAN. We are number 10 in Asia Pacific. And I think now, as DSG mentioned, we are number 6 in the entire ASEAN community. So yun ho yung mga snippets ng gusto kong i-share, no, as wearing the GFC hat. I cannot comment dun po sa mga structure of agencies, although I was the one who crafted the CICC. I mean the creation of the CICC, but I will leave it to the governments to do that. What I can just comment is kailangan po natin ng isang agency for overseeing cyber security in the country. Naiwan na po tayo. The CSA, Singapore, they have a very strong cybersecurity agency, multi-stakeholder, hindi po multilateral lang. Kausap po nila yung government organization, non-government organization, at saka private sector. So, yun lang ho. Medyo marami na po akong nasabi. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, sir. Before we proceed, I'd like to recognize Congressman Attorney J.P. Padiernos. Welcome to this meeting, Kong Rurik. Kong Jess, you're recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair. We somehow extensively have discussed the proposals, and this representation believes that the 13 Cybersecurity Act bills and the 2 CIIP Act bills should be studied further and consolidated and refined. I move, therefore, Mr. Chair, for the creation of a technical working group, or TWG, and to refer the bills on the proposed Cybersecurity Act and Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Act to the said TWG. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to create a TWG and refer the 13 Cybersecurity Act bills and 2 CIIP Act bills to said TWG to consolidate, study, further, and refine. Is there any second?
Second.
Duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, same is approved. On this note, the chair requests the Honorable Congressman Nat Oducado to chair the said TWG.
Thank you for the trust and confidence, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Oducado. Moving forward, next in the agenda is the initial consideration of House Bills numbered 485, 797, 1342, and 1687 regarding the No Call, No Text, No Email Registration System Act, authored by Representative Roman T. Romulo, Congressman Toby Chanco, Congressman Lordan Suwan, Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, respectively. May I request the honorable authors for their respective remarks, please. Kong Nat, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, noting that all of the authors of the bill are not present, may we request that their explanatory note be adopted as their sponsorship speech?
Do I hear any seconds? Duly
Second.
seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, motion is approved. So the floor is now open for discussions regarding the No Text, No Call, No Email Registration Act. Siguro, unahin natin po yung mga telcos na kasama po natin ngayon. Ma'am and sir, the floor is now yours. Please raise your hand sa mga taga-telco po dito. Ma'am, sir, baka may comment po kayo.
Nakauna ba? Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. as well
Sir,
as-
please state your name. Medyo
Yes.
malayo lang, di mabasa.
Opo. I'm Attorney Arian Tabayan po from Globe Telecom.
From Globe. You're recognized, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon once more to the chairman and members of the committee as well as to our fellow resource presidents. Mr. Chairman, we have actually support this bill in the past two Congresses, I think, as it was earlier filed before. And I believe also that it was already approved at the committee level in the past Congress. Unfortunately, it was elevated to the plenary. Also, Mr. Chairman, there is also an existing anti-spam circular issued by the National Telecommunications Commission, and perhaps the circular may be incorporated into the law in order to give teeth to the anti-spamming circular of NTC. So if enacted, then with the proper penalties, then I think this will be a great help to deter anti-spamming, Mr. Chairman. So that's all for now, Mr. Chairman.
Maraming salamat, sir. Sino po yung katabi niyo? Nagtaas din ng puka na pray. Yes, sir. Please state your name and...
Good afternoon, Mr.
Designation.
Chair. Attorney Elizar Hurtado from Dito Telecommunity.
Yes, sir. You're recognized.
Same as with our colleagues with the other telcos, Mr. Chair, we also would like to express our full support to the proposed bill on No Call, No Text, No Email Registration Act. And also we would like to express that our company has already been complying with the allied or related compliances regarding to the initiative of this proposed bill. And we would like to express also to include the other entities who are also engaged in the SMS blast when it comes to their unsolicited advertisements and messages. We'd like to, the point is, Mr. Chair, telcos are not the only ones who send out SMS, unsolicited SMS advertisements and messages, but also other aggregators such as banks and other entities. So we would like to recommend that the framers do consider the inclusion of the other aggregators in the coverage of the, or the scope and coverage of the
Maraming salamat po, sir. Yung mga ano po, involved dun sa cyber, mga resource persons, bisita regarding the Cybersecurity Act and the CIIP Act. If busy pa po kayo, you may be excused, mga ma'am at sir, at salamat po sa oras. Sana sa TWG po, full support po kayo dahil talaga naman part po ito ng LEDAC at priority ng ating gobyerno. So, again, thank you for your time, insights, comments. We look forward to seeing you in the TWG. So, habang they are excused, pwede po marinig ang mga taga-NTC regarding the No Call, No Email, No Text Registration Act. Ma'am, please state your name. Di ko rin po makita. Director Cas. Director Colleen, you are recognized.
Honorable Chairperson, Congressman Mix Siviri, Villaverde, sorry, sir. Honorable members of this committee, colleagues in the government, and distinguished guests, maray na hapon po, good afternoon. Foremost, we thank the Honorable Committee, sorry sir, for inviting the National Telecommunications Commission in this committee hearing. With regard to the proposed House Bill on No Calls, No Text, No Email Registration Act, the National Telecommunications Commission respectfully expresses its support to the proposed legislative measure which seek to safeguard the privacy of individuals and mitigate the proliferation of unsolicited commercial communication. These initiatives are consistent with the state's constitutional mandate to uphold the right of privacy and promote consumer protection. In this regard, Mr. Chair, the NTC respectfully expresses its willingness to participate in the committee's deliberation, or if the committee deemed that a technical working group is necessary, the NTC is committed to participate, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Director. Can we hear from the NPC, Attorney Vida, if you have any inputs?
Ayan. Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, and to all the members of the committee. On behalf of the National Privacy Commission, we express our support in the passing or the submission of this particular bill. However, we have just comments as to the inclusion. In particular, I think we submitted it in our previous in the previous bills. We request, and we will submit this in our written position paper. Hopefully, we request for the exclusion of emails in the registry, in particular because emails are much harder to exclude, in particular the implementers or the companies that are actually holding, or the servers that are housing these emails would be difficult to implement or exclude. Hence, we will request and include in our position paper that the no call, no text registry be limited to SMS or mobile networks. And we also support this legislation as it provides the data subjects or individuals more control over their data, or specifically their personal data. And this is a good exercise in their data subjects' rights, in particular the right to object. So hopefully this legislation will be able to provide more control for the data subjects, especially in this day and age where most of the complaints that we have received in the National Privacy Commission mostly have to do with unsolicited calls and messages. So we hope, and the National Privacy Commission will support the Congress, the House of Representatives, in whatever may be needed by from the National Privacy Commission, particularly participation in the technical working groups and other measures. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney. For clarification purposes, siguro sa telcos, paano ba nasasama ang number, email address ng isang tao sa possible advertisement, text blast, or message blast? Sino kayo makakasagot nun? Yes, sir. You're recognized. Please state your name. Hindi ko po mabasa. Attorney Kenneth of...
Magandang hapon, Mr. Chair. Attorney Kenneth Reganion, Smart Communications. We likewise support the passage of this measure, Mr. Chair. As your question, po pwede pong dun sa application nung line or nung service, mag-opt-in yung customer dun sa pagtanggap ng mga promotional messages. Doon po pwedeng makuha. In the case of Smart, pwede rin pong i-edit ng mga subscribers yung consent preferences nila via online kung gusto nilang makatanggap ng messages via calls, text, or email. So ganun po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Kenneth. Anyone else? Congressman Rurik, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this representation believes that the proposal still needs to be polished. Thus, I move for the creation of a technical working group and refer the 4 bills for consolidation, further study, and refinement.
There's a motion to create a TWG and refer the bills on the proposed no call, no text, no email registration act for further study, consolidation, refinement, duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. And for the said TWG, may I request the Honorable Jess Marquez to chair the said TWG. Do you accept? Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Are there any more matters you would like to take up? Hearing none, any motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
Are there any seconds? Any objections? Duly seconded, hearing no objection, motion to adjourn is hereby approved. Meeting is hereby adjourned. Maraming salamat po sa lahat. Tapusin mo yun. Oo,
Ay, tapos na. Tapos na ba sila? Thanks for watching, guys.